everyone, this is Bag of Don, StockMarketCaddy.com. It is April 15th, tax day at about 1 p.m. Sorry about that. Um, I wanted to give you a view of what we're seeing in the markets, but more importantly, I apologize. Last night I put out a video and I commented about the VIX still being flat on a daily, and a person asked this morning, well, what price does that need to go long? And what that would mean would be confirming the short signal. It's 1750. A close above 1750 in the VIX futures contract would confirm that we are moving into a full-fledged correction to us. Now, does that mean you go out, and short this market, balls to the wall here if it goes above 1750? No, it does not. We'll probably see a rapid spike in volatility and maybe a flush of sorts in the markets, not a crash, but a flush. And but then again, that doesn't mean you get short. You've got to. What we are always teaching is we come into markets, whatever the market's on a shorting basis. We're shorting resistance. We're buying support. We're coming in at the right levels. When the wind is at our back, when the slope rating is right, when the weather is right, and when we get the right setup with the help of our various clubs that we hit. So, so just because it's, you're out on the golf course and it's sunny out and, you got the wind at your back, it doesn't mean you might be 10 yards from the green and, you don't break out the Bubba Watson pink driver and smash the ball. Okay, you could get croaked. So you got to know where you are in the course, and that's what we're all about. So, but that is something that we're watching. We had been short, as you know. We took some profits on Friday. We haven't added that many to our shorts. We're letting them run, and maybe continuing to take a little off. We still think we're going to get a bit of a bounce. We will get a bounce, whether or not it comes on the lighter volume here between now and Friday. Friday will be closed, but it could come if the Ukrainians and Russians don't blow up. Could come Monday or Tuesday. And recycle again. So you got to pick your spots. You got to know what you're doing. I want to remind folks too, if when you're in a flat to a bullish market, a great strategy when you're buying stock is to be selling covered calls and getting more income from that, and it helps you stay in the trade longer. It helps you. It acts sometimes as an insurance. I mean, if you sell a covered call, for instance, for $3, and your stock comes back, and you're able to buy it to close for 10 cents, that $2.90 acts as insurance. You still got that money, and it can help you stay in the trade longer. If it gets called away, it gets called away. Instead of it getting, instead of just selling the stock at $35, for instance, if you sold a covered call and it gets called away at 35 and you got $3, it's like selling it at 38. So it's a really good conservative strategy. You need to read up on options, have someone teach it. But I want to remind you that in a down market, in a downtrending market, you do not want to be selling covered calls. That strategy will not work. So you want to stop. You would stop doing that. But for those of you that are short, you can do the same thing. You can in essence sell covered puts. And see, when the market's running up and you're selling covered calls, they're paying a good premium for that because they're real eager. And you're a seller of that, so you love to sell those high premiums. When the market's headed down, and for instance, if you're a short win and you're down 6 or 7%, or not down, the stock is down 6 or 7% today, and your account is up 6 or 7%, and you're grinding on, geez, do I take my profit or do I let this thing run? One of the things that you could do is, sell the people who, wait to buy their insurance until the hurricane is offshore. Go ahead and sell them a put, maybe at the money or a little bit out of the money. I think Win offers, as an example, weekly puts for next Friday. If the thing gets put away, if that's the right terminology, fine. Not only do you collect what money you would today, but you collect that premium. If the thing bounces on Monday, Tuesday, maybe you can close the put, acts as insurance, and you can still stay short Win for even more profits. So just a strategy. When markets are flat to up, selling covered calls, great. When the markets are flat to down, stop. Don't sell covered calls. Stop. And you want to be, if you're short, you'd be selling covered puts. Read about it. Think about it. We're not making any specific recommendations, but it's something that we do all the time. Let me scroll down here real quick so you can see the rest of the markets. I don't have time to comment on them all. Let me bring all of our data in here, and so that if you want to stop and look, the Nasdaq most definitely led everything down. The Russell got in gear. The S&P is right behind it, and the Dow is going to be right behind that. We're getting a little midday bounce here as the volume dries up. They love to do this in light volume weeks, so. I'm going to give everybody a view. We'll scroll down, and there are the bonds confirming, that the market is under pressure. Gold took a good beating. Silver can't get out of its own way. Copper can't get out of its own way. Sorry, Mr. Gartman. Oil's perky, and nat gas is perky. There's cocoa. We'll scroll down. Again, I'm not going to comment on everyone. You can just look and see what we are seeing and pick any interest. If you have an interest in subscribing to us, feel free to give us a call. If you're on TradeStation, have an interest and need some help in writing strategies or writing code, give us a call. Give us a call anytime. We're always here during market hours and even then some. This is our business day in and day out. All right. Good luck. If not with us, find a mentor, someone from someone that can teach you how to maneuver the markets day in and day out, regardless whether they're going up or they're going down. Okay, good luck.